Hi everyone, this is Neil Wright here, consultant audiologist and director of ClearWax. Thank you for joining me in my latest video using the WAXscope. And here we have a patient with an extremely narrow ear canal entrance. I initially attempted to dilate open their ear canal using our standard size specular, which is the 4.25mm, but it was just too wide. So I reverted to our smallest specular, which is got a diameter of 3.5mm, and you can see either side of the specular is now forcing open the entrance of the ear canal, so we've got access to remove this really dark sticky wax that they've got, including the ear canal. And because we've got the slot opening at the top, which allows the suction tip to enter from a higher angle of incidence, it also means that you've got full view of the wax whilst removing it with microsuction. Minus that slot at the top, it would mean that the suction tip has to enter through the middle, if you like, of the speculum itself, which will then obscure the view. So the suction tip is around 2mm, and if that diameter is 3.5mm, half the view is obliterated immediately. So I've just put some medical grade olive oil spray just to help coagulate, bind this sticky wax together. And I'm just lifting it off the floor of the ear canal. So this wax plug did extend all the way to the eardrum. When we finally visualized the eardrum, you can see a few sticky stains of the wax up against the eardrum. So again, I'm just going to stretch open the ear. The right hand side of the specular is pushing open the first bend, and the left hand side of the specular is just tucking in inside of their second bend, so we've got full access inside the ear. So I've got a good suction grip here, so I'm slowly coming away, and as I retrieve this wax, it does get trapped at the entrance. So when I'm removing the wax, I'm coming away with the WAXscope and the specular, so therefore the specular is no longer dilating open the ear canal, and it just gets trapped, but we've managed to remove it. So this patient last attended about 2 years ago. Their right ear is equally as narrow at the entrance, but they don't have any wax buildup on that side. So therefore it's likely either they've got hyperactive ceruminous and or sebaceous glands, which secrete the two oils and sweats that the ears produce, leading to excessive earwax impaction, or the migration of the skin out of the ear on this side as it dies and sheds, which also then transports out with it. The earwax is slower than their right side, leading to a buildup of wax. So this is the wax that's just trapped at the entrance because the specular is no longer in the ear. The canal's collapsed at the entrance. So I'm just going to tease this out. So if you are a suitably qualified healthcare or medical professional, wanted to get trained in earwax removal, or are already a suitably qualified professional performing it, and you're interested in either the WAXscope or the iClearScope endoscope, our next training day is on Saturday the 19th of July. So feel free to email info@clearwax.co.uk and you can express your interest. So okay, I'm just trying to visualize this wax. It's all mobilized now, so it's no longer stuck in the ear or lodged. I think that was the final plug. Oh, I think it's going to tear away. So I'm just angling the WAXscope towards the wax, and then we're just going to have a little quick mop up at the entrance so we can fully visualize the eardrum. So you've got some wax to the left. I'm just getting the eardrum in focus, and I can see the whole eardrum, but it's just a bit of wax here obscuring the anterior view. So we're just going to mop this up. This is just past the second bend. It is on the bony portion, so we do got to be careful not to make direct contact with the canal wall. And again, it's quite sticky. It's just going to the roof of the ear canal there. There's a bit of skin attached to it as well. And I suspect some of this wax got stuck to the canal wall as we were retrieving it, so it was pushed up against it. So I'm just, as I said, giving it a quick mop up. I'm just going to get some excess oil out as well. There's a bit of staining here. I'm just going to, again, hover over with the suction probe, just get all the big pieces away. That comes away with that too much difficulty. And then we'll have a good look at the eardrum. So the suction tip is 2mm, and that's me partially opening up the ear canal. Without dilating open the ear canal, that suction tip just wasn't going to enter, given how narrow the ear is. So I'm just going to pull back the pinner. We're going to push open the first bend to the right, tuck the second bend in, and that's the eardrum. You can see some sticky staining on the eardrum, and that's nice and healthy. Well, thank you for watching, guys. Take care, keep well, and speak soon. Bye.